If you're grinding to achieve your goals, whether it's running a marathon, running your business, or running your life, WIS gets you. WIS is a tax and accounting firm that goes beyond the numbers, and we're super pumped to be partnered with them. Looking to level up your business or career? Make it happen with WIS. That's WISS.com/JWS.
Hey, it's A.
Hey, it's Phee.
And this is T with A and Phee, presented by the WNBA.
Okay, so before we get started this week, I know we've told you all about how awesome the Just Women's Sports newsletter is. If you haven't subscribed yet, right now, JWS is doing an awesome giveaway with Boardroom for the WNBA playoffs.
Yes, Boardroom has a sweet newsletter too. Trust us, you don't want to miss out on this giveaway. To enter, all you have to do is hit the link in at Just Women's Sports Instagram's bio, and all the information is right there. It's super, super easy.
Yeah, so let's jump right into it, shall we?
Always.
Yeah, let's talk about the WNBA season.
Yes.
What did you guys do with your little break that you guys had between games?
I mean, nothing really, just trying to just stay out of trouble and stay healthy. But no, we just kind of just chilled and kicked it. Didn't really do much because we still got to prep for these teams.
I feel you.
Yes, but Phee, you've been... Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, it's like, because we just kind of had a week off too. It's nice, but it almost feels like when games start again, it's like, dang, I feel like I got out of shape already.
Yes, like it's weird coming to the gym. Like I'm like, ooh, I got to keep doing something.
I don't want to be here. You better keep me continuously coming because this break is giving me a little too much.
Right, it's spoiling me a little bit. I can't do this. I can't wake up like later every day. But Phee, you've been very vocal about refereeing this season, like especially the lack of foul calls the Lynx have gotten in some games. Like, what are your thoughts on that of like the quality of refereeing in our league? Ooh, this is tea.
This is tea. I don't want to I'm just here so I don't get fined.
We can bring them on the pod.
Oh my God.
Because I got something for one of them.
I won't meet you in the lobby. What did D say last year? I'll see you in the lobby.
I'll see you in the lobby.
Look, fair is fair, okay?
That's it.
Billie Jean, fair is fair. What's that? Never mind. Do you know what movie I'm talking about from like the 80s? She's like, fair is fair. I know people on this pod know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, the game we played against you guys though at home, 25 free throws to 0 free throws.
That's tough. Maybe y'all are just not fouling. I mean, maybe we aren't fouling.
Excuse me? Okay, and you know what? I'm just going to say this, and I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to get in trouble. I went up to one of these referees. I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. You know that they've shot 25 free throws. We shot none because it's the end of the game. She's like, it's not my job. It's your only job. It's your only job.
But I just think, since we're just spilling out all this tea on refs, the thing that grinds my gears the most is like you do something in front of one ref and the ref from across the court, down the hall, on the cooler, on the bench, calls it like he blows his whistle. Yes. So that's when I go up to them and I'm like, what are you looking at? Like if he's calling it from over there, what on earth are you looking at? Yes. And I get, they always say they're humans too. I know they go home and they're like, I hate my job. But
you can't be consistently bad.
Like, come on now. Like,
if we were consistently bad, we would not have jobs.
Exactly. And I'm just like, we got to do better with not fouling. Then I turn to them and I'm like, y'all got to do better too, though. Like, you can't put all the blame on us.
It's not that. I just want consistency. If you're going to call ticky-tack ones the whole game, I don't like to play that way, but fine. If you're going to let us play physical, let us play that the whole game. Don't go back and forth. That's when it's hard.
Yes.
That's when it's hard.
Yes, I don't know.
Rant over.
Yeah, we got that out. Oh my God. It's just one zebra that is just, oh my God. And I can't stand that, like.
We'll say the name after the podcast. We'll see if it's the same person.
I just can't stand the fact that it's like, I get it if you mess up and you come and you're like, yeah, I missed that one. I'm like, cool, but it's not going to change anything like that. For a personal foul, that's still up there for me. Like,
I would prefer that because at least I know that you can do better.
You can do better.
Because a lot of times I don't know that you know that you can do better. And
there's a new one. We got a new one, and because I've never seen him before, and it was in Atlanta. And I don't know. I think he had like mine. I don't know what was going on in his head, but I was like the Joker at this point. Like he was coming for me. He had my name on. My name was in his whistle, and he got paid by the whistle. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay,
what did you do to him or his family?
I don't know what I did to that man, but I apologize.
I'm sorry to that man.
I'm so sorry to that. Okay, rep rent is over.
Yeah, over. Okay, can you talk a little bit about Angel's moment in their game against the Dream? How has Angel been like a teammate this season, with sideline with the other ACL injury that she's had?
Yeah, that moment in Atlanta was so special. Like, she was put as questionable under injury report, and everyone's like, what's going on? What's going on? But it was so cool to help her have that moment. Like I said it in some interview, like, she's built that house, and like for her to come back and be welcomed with such love, it's been amazing. And to watch her on the sideline doing rehab and making sure she's in the right place at the right time, it's been so nice to watch. So I'm glad she had that moment, because Angel is our vet. She's hardworking. So yes, I love that.
Yeah, I was happy for her. That was awesome.
Yes, it was so cute.
So you guys had kind of a nightmare travel day going to Connecticut. And this is a recurring problem in the league. We see this year after year, multiple times. Where, because we have to fly, commercial, we have multiple things go wrong. But under the CBA, owners can't pay for, flights and stuff. And even though Joe Tsai tweeted earlier this season that enough is enough with the Liberty, like, I just don't get that they said it's a what's it called, like a benefit for your team. But okay, first of all, it's a professional league. It's not college. So it's not going to help with like recruiting and that, you know what I mean? Right. It's a professional sport. And I'm like, a lot of teams, like Chicago practices in a rec center and we practice in a NBA facility. Is that not a benefit? You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Like, I don't get it. Like, those things are things that I don't understand. And like, it was bad traveling to Con, and you're thinking about a team that is like, it's not like we're just going up the road to like a Seattle. Like, we're traveling across the country, and we have to be ready to play at a high level at all times. And it's hard when you have to travel one place, get the bags, take a bus or a 3-hour bus drive to Con, get there, no food because there's a hurricane. And like, all these things play a factor. And yes, we got our ass cut that game probably. And I'm not going to say it's because of travel, but it does sometimes play a factor in that. It's like, if we couldn't fly private, we would have been there in a matter of hours, bodies rested, we did whatever. But I'm with you. Like, I feel like if your owner has the money and they want to do it, go ahead. Because at the end of the day, that's the whole point of being an owner, is making sure that your players are good.
And what if they make it like we meet halfway? Like, there's only a certain amount of hours if it's a way that you can do it, or like a certain amount of games, or like in a year that you can do it. Like, work with us a little bit, Something.
Give us something.
A little something. Just a little. Especially for you coast teams. Like, we're in the middle, so everything's far, but it's not so far. You know what I mean? Right. But you have like 6-hour trips. Like people in New York, like Washington, you guys going to the other side. Crazy. That's a long trip.
Yeah, that's but we're gonna slowly keep moving up forward, each year. Maybe next year we'll get private planes.
Or we retire out of this league. Hopefully.
Hopefully I can fly on a charter plane before I retire.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Oh, but WNBA Top Shot just dropped. And I can honestly say I'm so surprised at how much it blew up. Like, my mentions are blown away because so many people are buying NFTs and investing in NFTs. And I think it's pretty cool about the NFT. It's, we have our trading cards and, people can trade or whatever. But when it comes to this, it's a moving one. Like, it's a whole moment that you can like relive and share with other people. And that's what I love about it. It's like, you can really get in tune with how much that really is worth, and being able to share that is pretty cool. So I was surprised to see how much it's really blown up over the course of a week.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the whole digital thing is just wild to me. Like, the fact that something lives online only and it's like worth so much money. It's like not even a physical thing. It just like blows my mind how far we come with technology and like with sports memorabilia, things like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see that. And I was also nice to have like Lisa also help partnership with me alongside with me, and we kind of brought it to life. It was pretty cool to see.
How does it feel for like you and her to be headlining the partnership with like, that's awesome.
It's really cool. Like, just to think that you had a whole legend like want to do something like this and to help grow the game. And that's the beauty of our league. We're so unified that like legends will come back to help uplift it and keep it moving forward. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Paralympics a little bit.
Yes.
After the Olympics ended, the Paralympics were in Tokyo, and the women killed it just like the Olympics.
Yes.
Laura Webster played on the U.S. sitting volleyball team at 20 weeks pregnant. Is that not wild? It was her 5th Paralympic appearance in her 2nd games while pregnant. Is she a superhero?
For sure. Like, that is incredible.
That's
what?
Absolutely incredible.
What?
Second time. First of all, 5 games in the Paralympics. Like, 2 of them you were pregnant. That's so crazy.
So she really like this year was like, oh yeah, I've been there, done that. Like I already know how my body's about to do.
Yeah. 20 weeks. That's like what, 5 months? Like you're very pregnant. You're pregnant.
Like pregnant.
That's a whole baby in there.
That's a +1.
Like you got an extra player on your team. That's crazy.
That is crazy. But also, this is a fun fact. Katie Holloway on the sitting volleyball team was the first female amputee to play D1 basketball in the U.S. Do you think people underestimate the athleticism of a Paralympian? I think so.
I think so too. I definitely think so. And I was actually just talking to a teammate, like, if something were to happen and we were, to like be amputated, like our legs or our arms or something, like, would you try another sport? And it's just like, it's so crazy that things like this, like she played basketball D1 and now she's playing volleyball. It's amazing what people can do when life throws you wrenches like that. Like it's so inspiring.
Yeah, it really is. And I had an opportunity actually to watch I think it was rugby during the Paralympics. And it was just amazing to watch just it's the same grind. I think people kind of count them out or overlook them because they have something, like you said, like there's something there's there that they can't really control. It's amazing to watch them like, whatever, I can still knock you over. I can still be physical. Yeah. Like I can still do this. So shout out because that's a different type of heart.
That's awesome. And Jessica Long stars some of the best commercials for the Paralympics, won her 25th career medal, including her 4th straight 200 IM gold. Like her first Paralympics was in 2004 when she was 12. And she wants to compete through 2028. Can you imagine?
No biggie. A 12-year-old? Oh my goodness. Damn.
And she wants to keep going till 2028.
Nah, 25 is nothing. Oh no, you got it. That's different right there. Snaps to Jessica as well.
Snaps to Jessica.
Okay, so before we go to break, we got to give some props presented by the WNBA, where we highlight someone who is crushing it on the court. So, Phee, who are you shouting out this week?
I can't believe we haven't thrown props to this player yet. Our Team USA teammate, Breanna Stewart. Yes. A legend already with 2 WNBA championships, a league MVP, 2 gold medals, a commissioner's cup, not to mention all her success overseas. And now she's a mom at age 27. How did she do this all before 27?
Don't get it.
So
that's
proud.
Stewie, though.
That's Stewie, seriously. So proud to play alongside her and against her, and so happy for her and her growing family. Just absolutely amazing. Who are you giving props to?
Yes, that's Stewie. Okay, this week I'm shouting out Collier, another first-time All-Star, and she's done a super job of holding Chicago together. Like just watching her play, it changed the dynamic of Chicago. And she's also the leading scorer of Chicago Sky this season. So keep doing your thing, Ka. Playoffs are underway, so make sure you're watching.
In the wise words of Beyonce, don't try to lessen yourself for the world. Let the world catch up to you. True leaders know that to be successful, you have to set the pace and run your own race, sometimes before an empty stadium. Whist is a modern tax and accounting firm that cheers on the underdog. They're the coach you need by your side to support all your business needs.
Whether you're looking to scale your business, sell your business, or you just have questions, Whist is your one-stop financial expert. They're also into tech, entrepreneurship, and well, of course, Beyonce. Expect the unexpected at Whist. That's WISS.com/JWS.
All right, so welcome back, everybody. We have the point guard, snatchback, spin to the fadeaway, my teammate, Chelsea Gray. All right, so Chelsea, we're just going to dive right into it, have a little fun. But no, seriously, like now that we're back and settled in from Tokyo, like, what do you feel? Like, is there like a drop off? Like, is the energy still there? Like, how does it feel to be a gold medalist now that it's like digest a little bit?
It's crazy. I'm like, now I got to put away the medal. Like I've used it in interviews and taken it to the game. My parents haven't even seen it yet, so I'm sure I'll bring it out for them. But like after Tokyo, it was kind of like, dang, like I really was just in Tokyo and won a gold medal for about a week. And then I think now it's kind of like died down because we're back in the swing of things with our team. So it was a high for a minute, but now I'm cooling now.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. Like it was a point where I was like driving in my car and I'm like, dang, people don't even know I got a whole gold medal in the passenger seat right now. Like I was like, oh snap, like this is a flex.
I was about to take a picture because I had put the medal in the passenger seat and I put the seatbelt on it. Now I should have took a picture next time.
Yes. I definitely feel that. So like, I don't know, since we're like away from it and going into it, did you feel any pressure, like, especially with us being first timers, like the pressure of winning this gold medal was like so tough. I don't know if anyone else felt it. And I feel like we played it off pretty cool.
I was in there like, I'm good. Like, I'm all right. But man, woo, there was pressure. We was talking about like not even like aside from that, making sure you're healthy, not test positive COVID, and then getting there, making sure you're on the right schedule. You don't miss a meeting, you don't miss this and all that. And so there is definitely pressure. Like I couldn't imagine people that's been there for so many times. Like you never want to be that team, right? Right. You don't want to be that team that loses. So it's like, that was kind of in my head in the beginning, but then like during the games, I just needed the first game and I needed the ball to go up. After the first game, I was good. But leading up to it, I was like, man, this come with some heavy shoulders, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And especially like with our group, like we didn't have, like our group finished dang near top 3, of course. So like we had a tough ass group.
We had a nice group, man. Like if you look back, like everybody who medaled was in our group.
Pretty much, yeah. Everyone, once you lose, like everyone forgets what everything was happening before, like leading up to it. So I feel you there. But like during the Olympics, it's funny because it happened to my family as well. They kind of recorded our families like watching our games. Like I guess it made my heart like so warm to see them. Like, of course, we know they support us, but like to actually see them in action and watching our games, like that was so awesome. So please tell me, how did you feel when you first saw like your family really like diving into your games and like constantly supporting you all the way in Tokyo?
It was cool, man. Like I had ordered some stuff off of Amazon for like decorating the back and banner. My parents still have it. We had one at our house. So it was so cool. Like the next day, or even that night after the game, I watched the game back and I fast forward just to see them become on the screen. So I was like, where's this recording so I can watch the game? Like we were done with the team. We weren't even going to play them again. I just wanted to see like how they cheered, when they brought them in, what they said. So it was pretty cool. I know they had fun with it too.
I love that. Yeah, it was super sweet just to see that. And like, my mom was just so excited. She's like, I was on TV. I was like, yes, Mom, I get it. So it was so cute to see them. But you're the first Dookie women's basketball player to make an Olympic, like women's basketball player to make an Olympic team. Like, what was your reaction when you really found that out? Like, that's amazing to think like, you're the first girl. That's history. Like that's major. How did that make you feel?
Like I didn't know that when I got the call. Like I didn't know that like all the stats and things like that. I didn't know until somebody interviewed me and was like, "You're the first dude." I was like, "Wait, what? Like we need to fact check this. Are you serious?" Like you talk about Elena Beard, Isis Tillis, Lindsey Harding, like all those people that have, played and been a part of the program. And so I'm getting interviewed. I'm like, dang, like I got the chills. Like right away. I was probably stumbled answering the question because I was just so caught up. Like I was the first. Like that's huge. Definitely a chip on my shoulder with that. Yeah. But going to Tokyo, definitely representing that university, I learned a lot. And, my college career was cut a lot shorter than I wanted it to be.
Yeah, but you're still an Olympian.
So to be able to do that, it was so super dope.
That's dope. Yes. Well, after winning it all, what is like, minus the gold medal, what is like the best part about being an Olympian right now?
Like nobody can take that away from me. Like a lot of people have the opportunity to win a championship. I don't like that. people get to be on teams and be a part of a team, but you're one of 12 players selected of the best in the world. Like, that's huge.
In the world.
And
that's
so
major.
Nobody taking that, I can't take that lightly. And that'll always stick with me. It also is nice, like, if you need a reservation, like, hey, Olympian wants to come, gold medalist wants to come.
Oh, it's gold medal.
Like, here's the gold.
I do. I love that. They're like, so we got to dive into it. I was thinking, I was like, do we have any Olympic tea other than me being the best Uno player?
No.
Ever?
You're not the best Uno player.
Like, can we say I'm the best Uno player ever?
You're above average. You're a lot of, like, you're very good. You're a little sneaky.
I am sneaky. I don't cheat. I'm sneaky. That's a good way to put it.
You take offense to anybody that gives you a +2. Maybe if they change the color, it's like we're attacking you. So
you are, because like, why would you do that? Like, it's 4 colors you can choose from. Why do you choose from the color that I don't have?
It's an individual game.
It's not.
So I'm not trying to help you win.
I think that's the Olympic tea, is that Asia's the best Uno player.
You didn't hear that here.
Wow. Okay, so do you have the Olympic tea then? What's your Olympic tea? My tea fire.
My Olympic tea is that I was beating Draymond and dominoes. Let him tell you, like, he thinks he's the best of all time. What other tea?
That is tea. That tea was hot.
We were up in the hotel playing games all the time.
We were in the bubble, yep. But H is the best Uno player and Dre's the best domino. Okay, cool.
No,
I like that.
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Okay, cool. You take dominoes, I take Uno. Bet. Well, leading up to the Olympics, of course, we were here in Vegas for All-Star, and there was like a little media back and forth, of course, between you and Candace. She said she was going after you. Like, was it really all fun, or was it a little spice there? Like, if you had an opportunity to take Candace one-on-one, you going crazy, or what you doing? I ain't trying to.
I probably backed her up a little bit. I would try to score on her. The competitor in me would try to score. You know. She called me out like, that's my homie, that's my dog. Like, that competitive spirit. Like, I appreciate that. I love that. But no, I didn't want to lose to her at all. You play her soon, and I don't want to lose. Nah. I'm not trying to lose.
I love that. Yes, I love that competitive spirit. We got to have it at all times. And it's like, speaking of Candace, it's just amazing at what she's doing right now. Like, I love giving Candace Parker her flowers, because I feel like she doesn't really get them. Like, I think people, I don't know what it is, but it's like they sometimes forget about her. And like, just seeing her on that 2K cover was huge. Like, the little black girl inside of me was like, oh my God, I don't play video games. Oh, there's T. Chelsea's really good at FIFA, y'all. Chelsea's really good at FIFA. I can come out there and say that you're really good at FIFA.
I am. I'm really good at FIFA. That's my game.
Yeah, that's really good. That was off topic. It kind of wasn't, because I was talking about video games. I don't play video games at all, but I'm definitely getting the 2K cover because Candace is on it.
Where we got the magazine of her on the cover. Yeah, she definitely deserves her flowers. Like, she's killing it in basketball, killing it with TNT. Like, she's doing everything. Wonderful mother. So she's killing it always. I'm super and always proud of her.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, snaps to Candace. So leading up to, of course, you making your decision to join the Las Vegas Aces, I knew it was going to be something because they made this whole like documentary for it. I was like, hold up, y'all doing a lot for Chelsea Gray here. What's going on here? But I loved it because I think people needed to see that side. So how did that happen? Like, what was it like to have, because I know I can't stand when cameras follow me around because I don't know how to act. Like, I feel like I can't act like myself, but it was really cool to kind of see that side of free agency in a way. So yeah, how did that come about with the Chelsea Gray documentary? Where is she going?
It was kind of like in a meeting and we were just talking about it. Like, what can we do to kind of like shed light on my free agency process? Like, it's not talked about, especially in the women's game. Like, it's so hush hush. Like, did you hear this? Did you hear that? Then the men's game is like, yeah, they need to offer me this amount of money, or they need to do this, this, and that. And it's not talked about in the women's game. So I was like, all right, let's see what it looks like for the W with somebody, talking through free agency and talking to different teams. Like, It's fine. Yeah, Vegas flew me out to show me where I'm going to, where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
We had a talk. We went to NBA All-Star last year, and it was fun, like being able to create and being able to put together a documentary and where like it shows my personality, the people that's close around me, but also like shows the business part of where we go through and the conversations we have to be able to, sign a contract once that time comes up, because it's not talked about a lot.
Okay. I like that. I was like, what's going on here? Because like you said, we don't see it at all. But I feel like when it comes to NBA, like that little ESPN ticker, it'd be on it for them. Like, but then for us, you don't see it. So I love seeing that because it showed a different side of it. And yeah, look at you breaking that glass ceiling. Okay, you better.
Trying to a little bit of something.
I love that. So we can just like fast forward now, I guess, to where we are now in the season. You're coming off and you finished your overseas season, champ, MVP, all that. Like, everyone knows Asia doesn't play overseas. So I literally, when I watch you guys do this, it's amazing to me because you literally come off and it's not like you're playing in a rinky-dink league. It's not like you're not doing anything over there. You're winning MVPs, you're winning championships, and then you come into the WNBA and you're playing at a high level. Like, how does that work? Is it extra motivation? Is it like something where you just like, I'm just trying to hoop, get paid and get out? Like, how does it work? Because I really don't be knowing.
I think it's a little bit different for everybody. And I also think I go through phases. Like you go over there, you're like, okay, I'm going over here for the money. Like, it's no joke, like being able to live the way you want to live, like you need more than what the W is offering. And so we go overseas, make our money. And then, so initially I'm always sad going overseas, like leaving my people, leaving, not having to translate every other day, be in your own home, in your own space. And so I always cry every single time I get on that plane, but I go because that's where the money is. And so, but you get there, you get with the team, you get in a routine. And so now the competitive part of me, like, clicks in, and just trying to win championships, just trying to be the best while I'm there. If I'm going to be there, I might as well be great. And that's kind of how my mind works and how I get through it. But it's hard, going through the whole season and then all of a sudden coming here to the WNBA and be fully present in that. And I know there was a couple of times throughout my years that I've had maybe a week break in a year.
That's crazy.
Of doing nothing. But at the same time, like, you can't take all those days off because you come to WNBA out of shape. It don't take that long to get out of shape.
That's right.
So it's really a grind.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like when you think about it, especially just this year, like you go overseas WNBA, then you got Olympics, and now it's like back into the W. Like, what is your take on load management? I know we hear it all the time on the NBA side. I mean, they play 82 games. Like, that's a lot I can't even wrap my head around playing 82 games right now and being at a high level. And then on top of that, you have fans that are like, oh, I paid all this money to come see you play, and this is your load management day. And then you got to go into that. Like, what is your take on load management when it comes to just like playing basketball? Like, I'm for it because I'm like, I need to rest my body and my mind. But I don't know. How do you feel about it with being I go a little bit back and forth. To me, load management sometimes is necessary, depending on the person. I think sometimes it's used as a crutch. As far as anything, anything can be used as a crutch, and fans do pay a lot of money to come see you hoop. So if I could hoop, I'm a hoop. For sure.
I'm only going to sit out if it's absolutely necessary. So I think it just depends on the person and the organization and if they're using it the right way. And so that's my belief. But if I'm able to lace up my shoes, I'm going.
Guys, so what is like a Chelsea Gray ideal downtime? Like, what is like off day? What are you doing?
I'm cooking something fire.
Okay.
I probably sleep in, have some coffee, have my little oatmeal, maybe go out to the pool.
Okay.
My wife and I probably just chill and watch shows or something. That's like a typical off day during the season. I'm cooking something fire. And just relaxing, man, like not trying to be on my feet and just chilling.
I love that. Yes. So Chelsea, on our podcast, we play a game, start, bench, cut.
And I know you're a point guard, you really like got to see the court and dissect everything. So coaching may be in your future. So when it comes to coaching, we're going to coach some binge-worthy TV shows. So you got Outer Banks, which is phenomenal. I'm still watching it. I started in the bubble. I'm still watching it. It's great. Schitt's Creek and Love is Blind.
I'm a cut Schitt's Creek.
Okay. Whew, I thought you was gonna say Outer Banks.
What's the other option? I'm gonna watch Outer Banks. I'm gonna go with Outer Banks as number.
You gonna start or bench Outer Banks?
I'm gonna start Outer Banks.
Okay. And bench Love is Blind. That's fair. That's great. Like if you would have cut Outer Banks, we would have had to cut this podcast. So I'm glad. You need to watch it. It's great.
I got too many shows right now, man.
So what are you watching right now?
I'm so behind on New Amsterdam. I'm watching Star because it showed up for me. Star. I need to get up to date on Queen Sugar.
So you're like behind.
I'm behind. So I need to really catch up before I start any new shows.
I feel that because you behind.
Oh, and 9 Perfect Strangers just started that.
Is it good? That sounds good.
The first episode is fire.
Wow. I'm excited because You on Netflix is coming out with the season 3 and I cannot wait.
Me
oh my
too.
gosh.
Oh my goodness. Me too.
I cannot wait to watch You. Oh, that's great. Well, this is about to wrap up our show. Is there any tea that you would like to spill, Chelsea Gray? It could be anything.
Any tea. Do the people know that you're not a morning person, that you don't talk to people in the morning? We're working on it, people. We're working on it. There's the tea for you. And if y'all need me to cook you guys something, let me know.
Wow. So how you just going to come out there with my business? Because I don't talk to people in the morning before 10. I feel like no one should be talked to before 10. What is there to say?
Good morning.
No, we could wait till 10:01 to do that.
Well, that's the tea for you. Tea for me is that I'm a bomb cook. So if you need something, let me know.
Okay. Yes. I was just getting to that. Is there anything you're trying to like drop, plug, promote? I know you got Barcode, go ahead, talk your talk. This is the floor is yours right now.
Barcode, vegan drink, getting Gatorade the heck up out of here. And something that's actually really healthy and provides hydration for athletes or your regular person sitting at home. So I'm doing that. And if you need me to be your sous chef, let me know.
There it is, everyone. Thank you so much, Chelsea, for coming on. This has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all so much for listening. Don't forget to follow on Apple Podcasts, subscribe on Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Our show is produced by Just Women's Sports. For more great sports content, go to justwomensports.com. Be sure to subscribe to the newsletter and YouTube channel and follow along on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm Napheesa.
And I'm Asia, and you've been listening to Tea with A and Phee, presented by the WNBA.
In the wise words of Beyonce, don't try to lessen yourself for the world, let the world catch up to you. True leaders know that to be successful, you have to set the pace and run your own race, sometimes before an empty stadium. WIS is a modern tax and accounting firm that cheers on the underdog. They're the coach you need by your side to support all your business needs.
Whether you're looking to scale your business, sell your business, or you just have questions, WIS is your one-stop financial expert. They're also into tech, entrepreneurship, and well, of course, Beyonce. Expect the unexpected at WIS. That's WISS.com/JWS.